I don't know. I don't know. If your family doesn't like it,
you won't go wrong with this. Seriously, you won't go wrong.
Never did me justice.
My hair are part of me. Me and my hair, we are, you know, well, there is no meal without mazoe in a Zimbabwean household.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Simply Rhoda and this is my channel. If you're a regular on this channel, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new here today, welcome to the channel. Make sure you click that subscribe button and join my family. It's free of charge. We're on the road to 34K, so do make sure you subscribe. It means a lot to me. So as you can see by the title, we are back in China and this is what we brought.
So you can actually see why I love going to Zimbabwe. Let's unpack, y'all. I am back in China and today I am doing the unpacking. I'm actually bringing the whole, you know, supermarkets. We emptied Zimbabwe. As you can see with my surrounding, I just landed. I just arrived. I love to go to Zimbabwe. Yes, I love to go to Zimbabwe despite all the situations and stuff like that. I love going to Zimbabwe and this is mainly because of that. If you love traveling to Zimbabwe and you're a Zimbabwean, you are here, you love to travel to Zimbabwe, let me know and tell me the reason why. Let's not just waste time. Let's get down to the business. I am going to be unpacking my bags from Zimbabwe. Unpack with me, guys. We finally unpacked. Everything is all laid out on the table. Y'all, you cannot believe what things I brought all the way from Zimbabwe, but these things are of significance to me. And each time I arrive in Zimbabwe, the first thing I do is hop in the supermarket because it's not like where I'm coming from, there's nothing that I'm connected to, things that I can only find in Zimbabwe. I can't find them here in China. If I do find them, it means somebody brought them from Zimbabwe and resell them in China. Sometimes, or in most cases, these things are super, super expensive. When you buy them from people who bring them for resale here in China, these things will be super expensive. So each time we go home, I try to restock. I try to bring as much as I can. As you can see, I had to bring 3 bags full of food, goodies from home. Things that we can, you know, each time we think of home, you can enjoy a meal. So like I put aside Sundays. Sundays are the days that we enjoy the home food, Zimbabwean food in my household. So Sundays, we actually prepare traditional foods and stuff like that. I had to stock up for things that can sustain us for at least 6 months or so until we can get another batch of orders. So although I have all these things, it doesn't mean I have to eat them on a daily basis. I have to be eating them sparingly because once they are done, I'm not ready to part with a lot of money buying them from other people here in China at a triple or multiple or in outrageous prices. Yeah. So let's get started on things that are on my heart, things that I couldn't leave Zimbabwe without. And when people saw me buying these things, they were like, really? Really, Rhoda? And I'm like, why? What? You have no idea. So let's get on it. I started with this famous mazoe. I think most of you know this. You know, mazoe are everything. You find that this brand comes in several flavors, but my favorite is mazoe. Well, there is no meal without mazoe. In a Zimbabwean household, you are surely to find mazoe. You can find it on cream soda, raspberry, and so forth. They have quite a number of flavors, but my favorite being mazoe. And I had to make sure I brought like 5 of them. One of them is not here because the moment I landed, I opened it. I cannot go a day without drinking mazoe. Now that I'm in China, I'll be drinking sparingly. Probably I'll have mazoe twice a week so that this mazoe can last us for at least 6 or more months. Thing I made sure I grew up drinking maheu, and maheu are part of me. Me and maheu, we are, you know, so I had to buy the chimera. chimera, that's the sorghum. Chimera, chemafunde, that's sorghum malt that we can add in our maheu to make maheu, and it can help with fermentation and stuff like that. If you are from Zimbabwe, I'm sure you have had this maheu. You know, I couldn't leave Zimbabwe without it. And then the next thing I made sure I had to buy and add from my loot or whatever you call it, from all the things that I bring it was Gloria. I only bought one of these because yes, in China you can find, but it's really hard to find the self-raising one. So sometimes I would love to make things like scones, mascones, you know, mascones. So I feel like making mascones with self-raising flour is much easier than using an agent or something in other flours. I tried it and it couldn't work with me. So each time I go to Zimbabwe, I make sure I come back with Gloria self-raising flour. I'm not promoting, I'm not being paid to promote this product, but I'm just showing you the things that I can pulling in my bags. They are heavy. This is a 2 kg. This is a 2 kg. And I think one mazoe is more than 2 kg. So you can imagine, guys, you can imagine the kgs. And another thing that I love are the Zimbabwean sugar beans. Sugar beans, I had to buy them, guys. These beans, there are beans here in China, but they don't taste as good as these ones. So I had to buy 2 packs, okay? And another thing, I had to, you know, this one, we grew up eating this bull brand, you know, the corned meat and stuff. I had to make sure I get some. I get them stocked up. I'm not really a big fan of it, but sometimes when I came to China here and I tried the Chinese ones, they never did well with me. They never did me justice, just like the one I get from these ones. So when I went home, I made sure that it was one of the things that were on my list, and I made sure I had to buy them. So I came with 4 of them. They were in those bags. And what can you say when we talk of Zimbabwe snacks? This one, I'm sure you have heard of it. These are called lemon creams. You won't go wrong with this. Seriously, you won't go wrong. No need to explain. I think you know. If you don't know, go and buy yours. Okay? So I had to buy like 5 packs of these ones. 5 packs of these ones. And I wanted to try out these ones. I've never eaten them. The Bermuda creams, I've never eaten this flavor. Because all we know is when we talk of this kind of biscuit, lemon creams. Lemon creams. You won't go wrong. You really won't go wrong. Anyway, no need for me to explain. You need to grab yours. And another thing that you wouldn't leave Zimbabwe without, of course, we all know that. Last time, 6 months I was in Zimbabwe, I kind of brought the whole bag of it because, you know. So I still have some, but this time I decided to just add 1 pack. That is the cerevita. Every household in Zimbabwe, I don't know if your family doesn't like it, but my family, this is it. We love cerevita. Okay, and then would I have to leave this one without this one? You know, this is peanut butter, Zimbabwean peanut butter. Like some of the things I'm showing you here, guys, we can find them. The taste is totally different. And I feel like something that is adding to the taste that I can always think of is the organic part, because these are Zimbabwean grown peanuts and they're organic. So the peanut butter is, you know, the taste is just different. It is just different. So I had to bring some for my family. And this is 2 bottles. I bought 2 bottles of these. And I couldn't live without the wild bee honey. This is the wild bee honey. I had to grab some. Last time I was in Zimbabwe, I only bought 1 bottle, which I later regretted after I came here and tested it. Because while I was in Zimbabwe, I never tasted this brand really. So I just brought 1, which I later regretted and thought, oh my God, I should have tested it while I was in Zimbabwe. I could have bought more. So yes, I had to bring some for me. I normally do DIY for my hair product and also for like cough and cold and stuff like that. This honey is the it. It is the it, guys. Anyway, no need to explain more. You need to try it out. And another thing, tea leaves. Tea leaves. That gives me another story time. Before I once bought tea. Here in China, yes, you know, Chinese are so fond of tea. But the tea they drink is not good for milk tea, yeah. It's not the milk tea that we are used to. I once said, it's a story for another day. Guys, I don't want to spoil my video. But anyway, I had to buy tea leaves. I had bought rooibos and quick brew. I grew up drinking this, but this one does the magic again. I love this one, the rooibos as well. So let's put it here. And yeah, I thought it only could be food, but anyway, this one brings a lot of memories. Lifebuoy. I love this soap. I love the smell. I love the wonders it does to my skin. So yes, I had to buy 3 of these and some Vaseline. Well, where will I go without Vaseline? Oh, you know, you guys, Vaseline. I had to grab some for myself and some bits of hair products. Anyway, let's go with the list. Recoffee. Recoffee. This was something that I couldn't leave Zimbabwe without. Recoffee. Recoffee. Last time I only bought one. That was a huge mistake. So now I always stock up. I bought 1 big one and 2 smaller ones. I've already opened the other one because I couldn't handle drinking the other kinds of coffee. These ones, it does well for me. And now, you know, when you are drinking Recoffee and adding your Cremora, we are going to leave Zimbabwe without. So I made sure I bought 2 boxes of this. And I had to, you know, they come in 2 packets, like 2 packets in a box, 2 packets in a box. So I bought 2 boxes. That means I got 4 packets. And these ones will last me maybe for a while. I'll use it for a while. And this one, yeah, guys, you know this. This is my favorite. Aromat. On everything, corn, whatever, popcorns and stuff. I love Aromat. And I made sure I put it. I bought 2 of them. One is open already. I've started using it. And the next thing that I bought, we couldn't live without. My son loves this. Tyler really loves this. So I had to buy 2 for him. One is opened already and one is still closed. So that's the one I'm showing you. And coming back to snacks again, guys. Coming back to snacks. Yeah. You know this, if you are Zimbabwean, you know this. This, you really need to taste them, guys. I can't really explain enough how they taste. But the milk chocolate-coated biscuits, they are it. They are the it. I remember when I was in high school, they are from Charon's. And, guys, okay, Charon's biscuits. Okay, we had to bring them. We had to bring them. Now, speaking of snacks, this was introduced by my sister, the Freemax. I didn't know how they tasted, especially looking at the chutney. I never loved the mango chutney. So now having the fruit chutney, and she told me, oh, sis, you need to bring me some Freemax, blah, blah, blah. And she sent me a photo. And I was like, I need to try out before I leave this place. And I bought one and tried for myself. Yeah, I never regretted the day that I tried. I'm forever thinking of that day because these Freemax, yeah, especially these, the taste is out of this world. I had to buy a lot. And my son so happened to love it. So we end up having 4, 5 packets and my son is secretly eating them. So yes, now let's go to the ones that is holding this household. Mufushwa. This is a bag of mufushwa. You see, it looks like a few less, or it doesn't look like a lot here, but hey, you only need a handful because these are dried vegetables that are bought in Zimbabwe, and this can even last for a year. Like I said, I've dedicated Sundays to my culture, traditional food in this house. So this one can actually last us for a year, maybe more than 6 months, So I have 2 different kinds of these dried vegetables. This is the collard greens, dried collard greens, and this one is the wild, I forgot, but we call it munyeve. I don't remember the English name for munyeve. This is munyeve. And so I have 2 packets of mufushwa. And I usually like to mix this with beef, pork, or whatever, lean pork. Or I even prefer it with dovi, that is the peanut butter. Wow. It tastes really, really amazing. So follow me on my Instagram because on my Instagram, I post on daily basis. And actually, each time I'll be making these traditional foods that I'll make with these dried vegetables, I will always post. So you can see the variety of various ways that I use to cook these dried vegetables. You cannot be left out. You sure be included. If you follow me on Instagram, that is my handle, Bosquinda. boss_Quinda. That's my Instagram handle. So do follow me there. I'm also on TikTok, and do follow me on TikTok and support me, y'all. If it's your first time on this channel, honey, do not leave without subscribing, and also bless me with a like and share this video with your loved ones. I want to thank you if you're one of the special ones who have watched this video until this right end. Thank you so much for coming and always showing up for my videos. I have other videos from Zimbabwe that you can watch through the links that are on top, or you can go in my channel. You can see quite a number of videos that I've recorded in Zimbabwe, life in Zimbabwe, why we love to go to Zimbabwe and relocating to Zimbabwe. These are some of the videos that are still hot in my channel. You can also have the opportunity to watch a video whereby I had to sit down with my parents, which is a first time thing. I've never done that in the past. That's my first video with my parents, talking about me and them and what they think about me. You also have this chance to watch that and know me better through my parents. In this case, thank you so much, guys, for watching my video until this end. And this is unpacking my loot from Zimbabwe. Do you think I've left anything in Zimbabwe? If you are from Zimbabwe and you have found some of your favorite of mine, you can also let me know in the comment section what you carry if you live in diaspora. What are things that you won't live about? What things reminds you of Zimbabwe? Like for me, it's always Mazoe, nothing else. Mazoe does it for me. And it's goodbye for now. See you in the next video. Bye. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Simply Rhoda. If it's your first time on this channel, honey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Yes, while we're here, we are back in China. Yes, I am back in China, and today I am doing the unpacking. But first, you know, you saw me strolling in with so many large bags. Don't think there are clothes in there. When we travel back home, surely you know the plane is heavy. The plane will be so heavy, not with clothes, but we are actually bringing the whole, you know, supermarkets. We emptied Zimbabwe. We did empty Zimbabwe. Yeah.